Most Americans are paying for car insurance they don't actually need, and at the same time skipping the coverage that really matters. If you drive in the USA, this video can save you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars every single year. Car insurance in the United States is confusing on purpose. Liability, collision, comprehensive, full coverage. Insurance companies use these words so fast that most people just say, okay, and overpay. So let me break this down in simple, clear language so you know exactly what to buy, what to skip, and how to protect yourself the smart way. Let's start with the most important type of car insurance in the USA, liability insurance. This is required by law in almost every state. Liability insurance pays for damage you cause to other people's cars and medical bills for other people if you cause an accident. What it does not do is fix your own car. Liability has two parts: bodily injury liability and property damage liability. Here's the mistake most drivers make. State minimum limits are usually too low. One serious accident can wipe out your savings. If you have a job, assets, or plans for your future, higher liability limits are not optional, they're protection. Next is collision insurance. Collision covers your own car when you hit another vehicle, a pole, a wall, or any object, even if the accident is your fault. This is extremely important if you drive a newer car, a financed car, or a leased vehicle. But if your car is old and worth only a few $1,000s, collision may not be worth the cost anymore. Then we have comprehensive insurance, one of the most misunderstood coverages. Comprehensive does not cover accidents. It covers non-accident damage, like theft, fire, flood, hail, falling objects, vandalism, or hitting an animal. If you live in states like California, Florida, or Texas, comprehensive coverage is very important because weather damage and theft are common. Many drivers skip this and regret it later. Now let's clear up a huge myth: full coverage. There is no official insurance policy called full coverage. When people say full coverage, they usually mean liability, collision, and comprehensive together. But even with so-called full coverage, you are not protected from everything. Many people find this out only after a claim is denied. Another extremely important coverage is uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. This protects you if the other driver has no insurance or not enough insurance. Shockingly, about 1 in 8 drivers in the US is uninsured. This coverage can pay for your medical bills, lost wages, and sometimes vehicle damage. For the price, this is one of the best coverages you can buy. In some states, you'll also hear about personal injury protection, or PIP. PIP is required in no-fault states like Florida, New York, and New Jersey. It pays for medical bills, lost income, and sometimes passengers' injuries, no matter who caused the accident. Even if you're at fault, PIP pays first. Then there's medical payments coverage, also called MedPay. Think of MedPay as mini health insurance connected to your car. It covers hospital bills and ambulance costs regardless of fault. It's cheap, simple, and very useful, especially if you have a high health insurance deductible. Gap insurance is another coverage many drivers ignore, and that's a big mistake. If your car is totaled, insurance pays the current market value, not what you owe on your loan. If you owe more than the car is worth, you're stuck paying the difference. Gap insurance covers that gap. This is especially important for new cars, electric vehicles, and anyone who made a small down payment. There are also optional add-ons like rental reimbursement, roadside assistance, and custom parts coverage. These can be helpful, but they're not essential for everyone. The key is choosing coverage based on your situation, not fear. So, how do you choose the right car insurance in the USA? Ask yourself a few simple questions. Is my car new or old? Can I afford to replace it if it's totaled? Do I live in a high-risk state? And could I survive financially if I got sued after an accident? The goal of insurance is not just to fix your car, it's to protect your future. If this video helped you understand car insurance better, hit the like button so more drivers can see it. Subscribe for weekly insurance tips that save Americans real money. And comment below, what type of car insurance do you currently have?